Hello everyone, today is August 24th. It's Friday night actually, so yeah, pretty good. It's been exactly 1 week since I got out of the hospital. Been feeling really good today. I still wake up every day and dry heave, so that's a little rough. It's not as violent as it used to be, but now it's what's this? I don't like puke up the bile and stuff that I used to. I've been off all of my what are they? The nausea medicine and the what is it? The sleep medicine. I've been off those two for 2 days now. I still take some Prilosec, which is for my ulcer that they think I have, or something that I messed up with my stomach when I went to the hospital. And I'll take some painkillers. I get this really bad bone pain in my hips, and so at night when I try and sleep, it really bothers me. So I take some painkillers for the night so I can sleep. But yeah, yesterday I actually drank a Foster, so that was pretty good. First beer of the little transition out, so that was pretty nice. Hello, Aranza, and everyone down in LA. Thank you for following. Very cool to see you. And Tyson, thank you very much for your thoughts and prayers. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I had a couple questions come in. One from my sister and one from Corey. So I've decided I'm just gonna read the entire comment and then I'll kind of answer as I go. So I'm not sure if you guys are reading all the comments that I'm trying to answer to. So Aaron says, "What's up with the Mary Juana? I knew you said you've been doing it on the side. Do the doctors know condone it in cancer treatment?" So what's up with the marijuana? I actually it's really surprising. Like it really helps me with my nausea. Where when I do smoke, it actually makes me so I don't feel my stomach's always there. We went to dinner tonight, and I actually didn't smoke. I just kind of went out. I wanted to just go and eat and try and get it in me. I ate a little bit. It was a good meal. We went to a local steak place here. I had a halibut with some rice and some vegetables, and the rice and vegetables were really good with the halibut. It was a little bit too rough for my stomach. Came home, smoked, and now I feel 1,000 times better. Like I'm munching stuff. I feel like my stomach's not always bothering me. I'm not always thinking about it. It's just kind of gone. And then you also said it was something that you do for a mental outlook, health, relaxation. That's the other side of it. It helps me kind of forget about the whole stress of everything that's going on, and really helps me just kind of be able to take my mind off it. Like tonight I'm watching Iron Man. I just have some water, some nuts and stuff like that. And it just kind of it gets me not thinking so much about it, or focus on my health. And when I'm not thinking about my stomach, I don't have to worry about everything else, and go back to just kind of a normal life. So yeah. So and then you said, I'm genuinely curious because I know you've also said you've done some research into it, and I want to know your reasoning, what you found about it. Well, the stuff that I've really looked at, I haven't gone like super deep or anything like that. Like the stuff that I look at is more of like, there's been it's one of the things that comes from the ground. It's something that I've smoked for a long time, 10 years plus, something like that, and off and on throughout the years. But it's been something that it's always helped me relax. It's been no bad side effects, no anything. Everyone that uses it is a cool person. Everyone I've met that smokes is really cool people. They're down to earth. They're people that are hugely successful too. Not just anyone. And then kind of doing that, they're smoking. They're great people, and most of them are family people, everything like that. And that's how I am. And it's something to me that's just that's the research I do, and looking at everything about it, and just say and then all the scientific stuff is. Like I've seen a couple documentaries where they were talking about it, and it's one of the only things that no one has ever died from. Out of 5,000 years of use, no one's ever died from it. It attaches the cannabinoids or whatever attach to certain brain things, and not the heart or the lungs, and so you'll never have a heart attack or respiratory problems with it. I saw some study where they were saying that it helps people with lung problems, or they show that you have a higher capacity to breathe when you smoke versus when you don't. It has nothing to do with lung cancer or anything like that. And then a lot of people, like with the chemo, it helps out hugely for me to eat. So that's kind of my reasoning, and I love it. It makes me feel great. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. You said that's a lot of questions. Get on it. So here it is. Hope you had fun playing Risk. Yes, I did, and I won. So it was really fun. Corey, you said, "Hey Jordan, it's been a few days since checking the blog, so I've been playing catch up on the videos." Thank you very much for following. That's very cool of you. I have got a question for you. You said when the doctor removed your parotid gland when they did your surgery, and I'm wondering why it was necessary. necessary necessary to remove it? Was it to reach lymph nodes out of the parotid, or was it necessary to remove it for other reasons? Well, I had surgery right here, and the reason they removed it is I had a lymph node right here start swelling up, and then about 2 months later I had another lymph node right underneath that started swelling up, and I think the one underneath had, here on the x-ray it was like, here's the parotid gland, and the little lymph node was stuck in it like that, and so they had to get in there and dig it out, and they had to remove the parotid gland with it, and then they had to cut some nerve endings too. So I don't know if you knew, but I don't feel a lot of this either. Like my whole ear is kind of numb, and up around here is pretty numb, and so that's why they took it out. Then the other one, like I said, was from the radiation, kind of killed that one. So it's a little weird. The dry mouth's kind of messed up, but yeah. Cabin fever sucks. Yeah, that's right. I used to get the worst anxiety when I managed group homes. I actually managed group homes as well. That was not quite group homes. I worked for Chrysalis, which was an agency that we watched people that were mentally disabled that should have gone to prison, but they couldn't because of their mental stability. And so I would stay and watch them, and I played Spider-Man actually all night, and that's yeah, I'm gonna definitely get back into that. But I found that playing video games helped reduce the anxiety, so I'm gonna definitely try that. They allow me to get my mind off problems and to go to a small, brief feeling of being elsewhere. Also, if you have a late night person, I found that getting a decent pair of binoculars and a basic astronomy guide gave me something easy to do in my backyard at night and required little to no energy on my part. That's very good advice, actually. I think I might do that. I had that little app on my phone that was a Google Sky or something like that, and you could see the things, but I would like to do actually the binocular. That's awesome, thank you. Books were almost useless despite my frequent inclination to read. I've noticed that as well. I've had a it's weird. I always loved books, but it's been more difficult to read lately, to get focused, but I'm starting to feel a lot better, and I'm starting to feel like a lot of the stuff's out of my system, so it's been able to get back into reading and everything like that. So I'm gonna try that again. So and actually, Alex Sharpin, you sent me down the China study. Thank you so much. I don't know if anyone knew, but I went vegetarian for a couple months to just kind of give it a try when I found out about everything. But then when I went through radiation and everything like that, I was more concerned about eating something than trying to kind of stay up to the morals when I was going through, or the ideal behind it. But all the studies and everything are awesome, and I watched Forks Over Knives. One of my friends has been, and actually business partner, has been vegan for the last 3 years, I believe, and been vegetarian for the last 18, and he showed me onto a lot of this stuff. But the China study, I really want to read it. I'm actually very excited that he sent that, so thank you very, very much. I will be reading that, and I will let you know. So anyway, thanks as always for the blog and giving us the opportunity to follow your chemo adventure. I like that. As always, I hope for the best for you and wish you well. Thank you very much, Corey. That was very kind of you. Thank you for the questions. Other than that, I'm doing great. Isabel went up with her grandma and uncles and our uncle and I don't know, Gabby. I don't know who you are. You're Edgar's girlfriend. She's awesome. Gabby's awesome, and her little sister there. So went up to get Edgar a new car. So that was very cool. He brought it back down, and Isabel had a great time with that. Paola's doing really well. We had some good talk today, and just kind of have started to grow together more and more as a couple. And it's pretty cool to kind of go through and everything like that. But she's hating being pregnant. I couldn't imagine going through the summer and then going through all this crap being pregnant. So yeah, she's awesome. Thank you very much, honey. Yeah, and signing off for now. Thank you everyone for watching. Keep asking questions. Sorry this is a little bit long, but I'm actually going to try and really put on some thoughts and really start answering these a lot more. And your questions help a lot. It really helps me kind of talk about how I'm feeling, and it's really appreciated again. Thanks, guys.